something is not working, then smart people, what they do? They fiddle with it, they try to work on it, and if it is not working, they quit. If you're watching this video, then either you have had some setback, or you overcome some setback, or you have some setbacks which you want to overcome, and that is why you're watching this video. And if you would like to see these kind of videos coming from me, you are please requested to press the subscribe button, like button, and the bell icon, so that whenever I upload my video, you get my videos quickly. In my previous video, I spoke about laziness, the lost art. And today's video, I'm going to talk about failure is an option for success. And when we think about failure, everything that comes in our mind is everything that is negative. We say that it is painful, and there is emotional turmoil involved in it. Yes, it is true. It is painful. It is hurtful, and it cuts like a razor. Dil cheer ke rakh deta hai. However, failure is necessary for our success. At the end of this video, I'm going to share some tips where you can overcome the failure. The tips that has helped me to overcome my failure. It has worked for me. I hope it will work for you if you practice it. People will definitely say if you are successful, then people will say, yes, I told you that you will be successful. And if you fail, what they will say? I told you not to do it, right? But you did it and you failed. So you did not listen to us. This is what people are going to say. Even if you fail or even if you are successful, they are going to say something or the other. My favorite example here is when we were babies, when we were trying to walk as babies, we have fallen n number of times. And when we have fallen, we have risen up. We get up. And as we fall and as we get up, what is getting strengthened? Our leg is getting strengthened. And because of that, today we are walking. So as babies, we had a goal that we want to walk. So we achieved that goal. As babies, if we have fallen, we have risen up. When we are grown up, even if you fall, we have to rise up. Remember, nothing can replace the knowledge that you have gained from failure, not even a college degree. If you have overcome a failure, that does not mean that later on in any part of your life, you will not have any failure or any obstacle. Yes, you will get failures and you will get obstacles. I have got a teenage son. If he doesn't create any obstacles, he is not doing his job. I teach first year students and they become sometimes my obstacles. They bring some obstacles, and usually during submission. So if they bring those obstacles, it is okay. But what is in my control? I am in charge of my life. Yes, I am in charge of my life. How to tackle it? The remote control of the life is in my control. Remember, the remote control, those who have the remote control of the TV, they can change the channel. Others, what do? They keep on saying, change the channel, change the channel. But who changes the channel? The one who has the remote control in his or her hand. So keep the life's remote control in your hand. If all of us are going to think of success and growth, then nobody is going to choose an option of failure. You have to fail to get up. There has to be setback so that you can grow. I failed in my 12th, and when I failed in my 12th, failure was not an option for me or for the society. How can she fail? And I'm sure today it's also not an option. However, the topic that I'm covering is failure is an option. Failure taught me that I had to be more focused on my 12th subjects to pass my examination. It gave me different ways to pass my examination. It taught me determination. I eliminated all the other distraction that I had so that I can focus on my passing of 12th. Failure taught me that I should be determined to pass the examination. During that time, Mahabharat was going on. And I used to watch Mahabharat. I used to like Mahabharat. And there was a shlok in Mahabharat what Krishna was talking to Arjun. And I had a subject called Sanskrit. It struck me that I should know the meaning of this shlok. And the shlok is Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuthanam adharmasya tadatmanam srajamayam paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya chadushpritam dharma sansthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. I understood the meaning of it, and I thought that it should come in my 12th examination because I know the meaning. It should come as I'm talking about as a 12th standard child. We think of all those things. I've studied this, so it should come. And for my luck, yes, it came in the examination. The question was asked, and I was so happy. I wrote 3 pages of explanation of this. And what I had studied for Sanskrit examination was only for 40 marks. And from that 40 marks, I was supposed to pass. I was determined, I want to pass. I had studied that 40 marks thoroughly. And when the result came, I got 37 marks out of 40. I did not get 37 marks out of 100, I got 37 marks out of 40, and I was very happy about it. I passed. So, from that time, I understood that failure is an option. I'm not saying here that you prepare your goal for failing. What I mean is, there is a possibility of failing. And if there is a possibility of failing, you should be prepared to deal with it. You should be prepared to overcome it. It can be in the business. It can be in an organization. It can be in a place that you're working. It can be in school or colleges. The strength is measured from your failures. The best knowledge or the best qualification that you get is from or through your failure. That is what you earn. The best qualification you earn through your failure. Yes. Today, young adults are finding it difficult to deal with failures. If they have done a project, they should get an A. If they have worked hard, then they should get the highest marks. If few marks are here and there, then they are upset. Even at organization, if a boss gives a negative feedback, then their self-esteem is lost. This is what is happening. I want everyone to succeed. Here what I'm saying here is that failure is part of life. The important part is how to bounce back your failures. You need to have setback to increase your strength. And the good news is, the more you have failure, the more you have setback, your strength of overcoming or your challenges of overcoming the failure increases. And that's the good news. Here I am going to share my YouTube channel experience. When I created my channel, I was so excited. I created great PPTs. I recorded my video. I uploaded. And then I was waiting. You know what? I will get 100 subscribers for my first video. One day, second day, third day, hardly any subscribers. Then I said, okay, fine. Let me prepare the second video. Now I will get 100 subscribers because I have worked so hard. I've slept so less. So when I have to record or when I have to prepare content, I prepared it my own. After preparing the content, if it is too late and when I get up in the morning, my face is swollen like a pumpkin. So I am supposed to get 100 and 150 subscribers for my 2 videos. Go to see, nothing happened. Today also, I have got 33 videos on my YouTube channel. Yes, I check every day how many subscribers am I getting. My hopes are high to get more subscribers and getting more watch hours, because that excites, that gives me the joy of preparing more and more videos. However, today morning when I checked, I had 380 subscribers. Today in the evening when I checked, because I'm going to say this to you, I had only 379 subscribers. Does that mean that I should, it is a big setback for me. Does that mean that I will keep quiet? I will not prepare more videos just because people are not subscribing my channel? No. What I'm supposed to do, what I'm supposed to learn is prepare more videos, more good content, and more upload it more, so that my message is sent across, and one day people are going to subscribe and I'll be happy about it. I am not going to sit back. I'm going to prepare more videos and upload it. So what this setback has taught me: not to sit idle, not to just say, oh my god, I have worked so hard so I should get this. No, do your work, let the result come as it has to come. I understand nothing is easy and nothing is free. I have to pay the price for my dream to come true. The real challenge happens when you graduate from the college, because till college your parents pay the fees and your needs are taken care. Usually the students' needs are taken care by the parents. Yes, of course there are exceptions. When I ask my students after your graduation, what would you like to do? 99% of the students, they say, I would like to work in a good company. Here what I'm going to say something different. You should work under a good leader. If you work under a good leader, then you will learn. At this point, those who are thinking, or those who have thought of quitting schools or colleges, some of them are motivated by the stories of Gautam Adani, Dhirubhai Ambani. But let me tell you one thing. There is only one Gautam Adani and there is only one Dhirubhai Ambani. You are not one of them. Walt Disney dropped out of 8th standard. There is only one Walt Disney. Here I would say learn from the mistakes of others, because if you learn from the mistakes of others, you will know how to deal with it, how to overcome it. Because as human beings, we all are ready to give advice. I told you not to do that. मैंने बोला था ना ये नहीं करने का. We are always ready to give advice. So learn from the mistake. Failures are inevitable, even if it is the smallest of small goal that you want to achieve. And nobody becomes successful overnight. Everyone has to face his or her part of hardship to achieve his or her goal. Everybody sees the success once the person is successful, but nobody sees the hardship that the person has gone through to achieve that success. That is where we see the successful person, but what he or she has undergone, that is what is missing, and that is what needs to be shared, that so that others learn from the youngsters and others, you learn from it so that they can move ahead. If you failed, you should have the courage to ask why. Why did I fail? And the answer to that will build the strength to make you successful. In the beginning, I had told you that I will give you some tips that I used to overcome. So I'm going to share some tips. Ignore the people who say I told you so, because life is not always a safe play. If it is so, then there is no life. Right? You want to live, so you need to have life. It is okay to fail. However, it is not okay to give up. Remember the story of the baby. When we were babies, if we had given up, then nobody would be walking today. Please revisit your goals. Maybe your goals are not achievable. So please revisit. Convert every no to I can do it. Lastly, create an action plan. At every stage, ask question. Why? When? How? Where? At every stage, ask this question so that you get an answer. When a leader says failure is not an option, there are many who quits. But you have to understand the meaning of that when a leader says that failure is not an option. what the leader is saying is that 70% of you are going to fail, and when you fail, I'm here to support you. Take my support, get up from there, and then finish your work. That is what the leader means. Because if failure is not an option, you will always succeed. And if you always succeed, you are not going to take any risk. And if you are not going to take any risk, you are not going to innovate anything. And everything is going to remain the same. Coming to the end, today we have also seen how failure can be changed into positive. Put these things into practice. Encourage your setbacks, increase your strengths. And if you have anything to share with me, you can put it in the comment section and I'll be happy to read it. Stay safe. Thank you for watching my video. If you have not still subscribed, subscribe, like, and press the bell icon. Stay at home, be safe, enjoy your rest of your week, month, and year.